So today we're actually talking about propagations, and we want to know what's propping in the house. So we're actually going to make up a propagation bowl. Right here I've got a bowl with fluval stratum, and I've already watered it down. And there's no drainage in this bowl. It is just a bowl of stratum. And so first of all, we're going to put a cutting of my melanochrysum. I just cut this the other day. I'm actually going to stick this right here in the front. Stick this right there. So the melano, so pretty. So we're gonna actually make this up like here's another one. This is kind of like a messed up little leaf, but you know. We're gonna make this kind of like a little pot of interest, right? It's not just gonna be a propagation pot. It's actually gonna be a beautiful centerpiece. So you can actually put on your dining room table or something, and I don't know, something like that. Here we have some wet stick nodes of my Monstera SP. I'm not sure if this is the Limon, the Spruciana Black, or the other one. I don't know what the other one or the other one. There's a mystery one. So I just chopped these up, these runner vines. And now we're going to stick these right into here and hope for the best. So next up we're going to have, so I chopped up a couple of my bipennifoliums from my jungle pot, just because they were getting small little leaves. They were up on the back of it. So here's one of them. I'll put this right up here, sort of in the front as well with these monsteras. We got another one, bipennifolium, the horsehead philodendron. I think these are really, really pretty and cute. When they get more mature, I absolutely love them. I had one, the same one, and the ears were really, really pointy, and then they broke 2 years ago, and I was like, but we'll get it there again. Next up, we're gonna put in some clippings of my philodendron red emerald. I actually got this plant. It's a very, very large plant. I got it from my sister because she was like, Lucas, I'm so jealous of all your plants. Well, she calls me Luca because my family calls me Luca. Luca, I want some plants like yours. Like I want her to vine all over the place. And I was like, all right, I'm going to get you plants. But under one condition, I can take clippings of these plants whenever I want. 2, you're not allowed to sell or give these plants away under any condition because I bought them. And 3, I get to choose where they go, because if you don't choose the right place, the plant's not going to look right. It's not going to look right. It's got to have the right amount of light. It's got to take care of it. So I'm teaching her to take care of her plants, and she's doing such a great job. She actually takes care of some of them better than I do, believe it or not. Like the snow bush, I mean, probably because I just put mine outside, it's just like, eh. Hers is thriving. Like, it looks amazing. I'll just show you guys that later. But anyway, so this is my philodendron, red emerald. And I got a couple clippings of that here. Stick these right in here as well. Let's see. Oh, we got a couple more. So, a couple more philodendron red emeralds. And so, like, there was a time when, like, I never ever saw these. Like, I never ever saw these. And I ended up finding this plant in a shop in Glenwood. Like, it's like a large mother plant. I'm like, all right, you know what? Let's get this taken care of. Got it. Took it to my sister. She was so excited. And I promptly took some clippings, and that's what these are. So we're going to put these in here just to root up. I don't really know if I have plans for this. I just wanted to get some clippings of the plant because I just bought it. So, ta-da! All right. So next up, we're actually putting in my Monstera Adansonii. Some of these clippings that were in water before, but I decided, why have so many different propagations? Like, I'm just gonna put them all in this pot. So I'm gonna go ahead and stick these right in here as well. Some of these are kind of sprouting some roots. Some of them are not. Like this one is not. Hold on. This one has like a little sprout on it. See? Cute. I love like how shiny these leaves are. Oh, dropping them, dropping them. This one doesn't got nothing, so we're just gonna stick this right up in here. Nothing on this one either. And on this one, nothing either. Maybe not so many of them have very many of a sprout. Oh, this one does. This one's got a sprout. Look at that. They're cute. I mean, look at that shine. Gosh. And look at the holes. There's like, this Monstera is almost looking like Obliqua-esque, right? Because like the holes are, like this is not even like a big leaf. There's much bigger leaves over there with much more holes. And I think it just looks so cool. Just gonna stick this one, that sprout right up in here towards the front. Put that root up in there. Now, okay. Finishing up with this mess. Move on to the next one. Gosh, I got so many. Oh, look, this one's got a big old one. That's cool. Right. Okay. Oh, hold on. Back. Oh, this one got another sprout too. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sprouts. 4 or 5 sprouts. Okay, next up we're gonna put up, oh my goodness, I have so many of the Monstera Laniata. It's almost crazy, like, it's almost like, why? But I actually chopped up my mother plant of my Laniata. Here, I'll show you that to you real quick. So this is the mother plant of the Laniata. It's got a crown. See, the reason I chopped it up is because I don't like this damn stick. It's ugly. It's ugly as hell. So I'm like, I don't know, figuring out what to do. I'm in the process of actually combining a lot of plants because nobody's got this kind of room for all kinds of shit like this. Like, it's just kind of a mess. And I would rather it be much more put together, like a scene that I meant to put together. So I'm thinking of combining the Laniata mixed with the other regular Adansonii on one big pole and letting them both climb that pole. That's something that I'm still playing with the idea of, but right now we're just propagating this Laniata to become much more of a bigger plant that we could put on a different pole, because that ugly stick is just not cutting it. Sorry, nope, not doing it. We're gonna go ahead and skip the Laniata part because this is just too much Laniata. So like, we're gonna be here all day talking about this one plant, but it's such a hold on. It's crazy. It doesn't want to stay in here either. So I'm just gonna stick some of these in here. Okay. So we just want these to root up so I can actually put it and make like a whole new mother plant on a whole new stick, you know? Because that ugly ass thing is... I'm sorry, if it's not cute, I don't want it. I don't want it. It's like... No. I'm really into like making sure everything is really, really pretty. So that's why I'm making this arrangement like almost like a floral arrangement, you know, because it almost is. I'm gonna stick one here. This is almost becoming a Laniata arrangement at this moment. So hold on, we're almost done with the Laniatas, and then we will move on. Okay, that's all for the Laniatas. Alright, next up we're gonna have a Monstera Esqueleto. The reason I decided to chop this plant up was because I just noticed the growth on it was getting smaller. See, this is the top cut. And I was like, girl, no. So I would much rather just chop it up, root these out, give these rooted things away, or sell them or something. I don't know, figure it out. Probably give them away. I've already given 2 away. So I'm gonna have these 3 more Monstera Esqueletos. And then I have the other mother plant, 1 leaf that I left. I'm just in its own pot until I can find the right place to pot it up, because again, I don't have a place to pot this up. What's the point of having it? So I don't know, I'm finding the right situation for the right plant. That's what I'm trying to say, I guess. So I chopped it up because I'm looking to move soon, and moving with all these large plants is going to be impossible. So like I decided I'd rather move like these other plants, let these other plants get large, and chop up the plant that already did get large and give that away and move on to something else. So right now this is kind of like on a hiatus, this Monstera Esqueleto. But I am going to give these plants away, or I don't know, maybe I'll give them away here on the channel. Who knows? We'll see, figure that out. So yeah, so this is my propagation pot. This is like what I like to make for like I like to make it look like a house plant arrangement, or like an arrangement for like flowers. You could even stick some flowers in here if you wanted to make it really pretty. I love this idea. So yeah, it's my propagation pot. Okay guys, so in here, in this little pot, I have some moss and some fluval stratum, right? And the only thing that I have in here is, this is the Monstera SP Limon. I went ahead and chopped it up into pieces and stuck them into here just so they could start rooting up and stuff. This was like the main chunk or whatever, and then I just got like 3 or 4 like little 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 vines of just the runners, and I just stick those in here. I put them on the bottom shelf in my my little plant shelf here, and I'm just waiting for them to root up. So this is my Monstera SP Limon. Right now it's just a bunch of wet sticks, but it's gonna be pretty later. Okay, now this is the jar that really kind of prompted this whole video, and like what it's all about, because I don't really know exactly what's still alive in here and what's not, because I just kind of tuck it in. I have where the sun shines on it just perfectly, but I don't worry about it. I just leave it closed. I watered it the 1 time. It's been here for months. So I actually got a lot of these plants from Leafy Soulmates. I got a couple of these plants from a friend of mine, Greenleaf Hunters, on Instagram. She sent me a big old box of plants a couple of months ago, and I got a few of them in here. Yeah, so I chopped up my plants that you might have saw in my first ever video, my tour. I chopped up those plants because I wanted to multiply them, and I figured I'd chop them up now. I chopped them up in the winter so that in the spring they would start to sprout. So that's exactly what's going on now, and I just want to go through and see what is still alive and what's not. And we're gonna lay these out on here and go through one by one, so I can actually show you like in detail. Actually, you know what? No, I'm gonna keep it here and I'll just pull everything out. So I'll show you. Okay, hold on, give me a second. Okay, now I'm gonna move this. All right. Okay, so first and foremost, we have. Let's see, what is this? Oh, so I just put this in here because I hated myself, and I don't know if it'll work or not, but we shall see. But I was moving my Anthurium vitarfolium variegata, and the new leaf snapped right off, and I was like, what the French? But if I look here, maybe there's no, we'll see. I don't even know how that works. I have no idea how that's going to work. So I stick that in there, see if it roots up. That happened the other day, so I'm not really like, not too hopeful on it, but the leaf is still there. So we shall see, right? Next up we have this little baby. Oh my goodness, okay. So this is the Mandula mutated. This is the one that my friend Ashley gave me, green leaf huntress, that's from Instagram. But so when she sent me this box of plants, like I was really excited about it. But a lot of stuff came in with, most of it had cold damage, and it was a test kind of thing because we have never really sent plants to each other via the mail. Like we've both ordered multiples of plants. We've never gone through the act of actually sending them. So it was like a practice thing for us. So she went ahead and sent a big box of beautiful plants, and not very many of them survived, but it's okay, it was a learning process. But this definitely did, and I was like, this is the one I wanted to survive, this and the Pallitiflorum, and they both survived, thank goodness. But this one mostly, I chopped it in half. The other half did not survive. I chopped it in half because you see the stem here started to turn brown, and I was like, what the frick? And I chopped it, and this leaf was still the only one hanging on, but then it did these 2 sprouts, and yeah, I'm just excited. So I just leave that one tucked back in here. Absolutely love the Mandula pothos mutated. And then, okay, so next up we have, this happened just a couple, maybe 2 weeks ago, when I was repotting the Dioscorea Black with the Dioscorea SP Silver from Peru, and I knocked off a leaf from the Dioscorea Silver. Look how beautiful this is. Like, I'm not joking, it looks like confetti. And I'm just so, ooh, look at the dirt under my nails. I mean, I was potting plants, so don't even hate. I don't care if you hate, I really don't care. Hate on me if you must. It's not gonna bother me. Anyway, so this is the Dioscorea Silver SP Peru. Dioscorea SP Silver Peru. They're pretty. I love it a lot. Okay. Now, next up we have, ooh. So we got this one from Leafy Soulmates, my favorite shop in California. And this one, I don't really see the variegation on this one in particular, but this is I think this is like a Monster Adansonii aurea, or like a green on green variegation. We shall see. I don't know. We shall see. I just stick in here. It's like one of those like we shall see plants. I leave it in here until it makes itself beautiful, and I'm like, okay, now I can do something with it. Because if it's not going to be different than a regular Adansonii, there's no really point to potting it up into something. Let's see. Next up, we're going to go with, what is that? Okay. So this one is, okay. I don't know what this one is. We will see. I think that's going to be like the title of this video. We shall see. Because I don't really know exactly what's going on in here unless it's actually looking like itself, you know? Okay, let me show you one I do know what it is. This one is dead. I know what that is. See? Oh, yummy. What was it? I think that was the Leinamii. Oh well, too bad, so sad. Come back again. Alright. Next up. Ooh. This one is rooted in. Looks good. This is, oh my gosh, look how pretty that is. So this is the Monstera, not the Monstera. This is the Epipremnum, this is the Epipremnum pennatum marble.
Look how pretty that, like, it's like dark green, light green, white, like off-white. It's just really pretty, like a cream color. You know what I love about the marble is that it really doesn't brown. Like maybe a couple leaves brown like on the edge when I first got it in, but after that nothing browns. And then I've got another one here of the same plant. Because I chopped up my mother plant and I wanted to make like a really big full thing of this. And that is what my goal is gonna be, to make with this, just so I can, you know, it grows out so beautiful. And like in the future when I want to give some cuttings or something, I could just clip it, whatever. Or if I want to sell them, I'm not really into plant selling, because the market, just following the market is it's outrageous. It's crazy. It's always up and down. And it's like, I don't know. Is it gonna be worth it or not? To me, it's just not worth it. To me, it's worth growing them for my own love, you know. This is another dead one. Clearly, I'm not sure what that one was. I think this one, oh yeah, I do. Damn. This is it. Mother. This is my, oh well, I mean, it is what it is. This is my philodendron bipennifolium variegata. I didn't really take it first. It started with a sprout, and then I tried to plant it right away, and I should have put it in this right away, and it took a turn for the worst. This is the last little note I had. Chopped it, put it in here. Clearly, it rotted. But it's really rare that something's rotten here, because that's pretty much the last dead thing that I see. So the next thing I want to show you guys is, what is that? I don't even know what this is. I don't know if that's variegated or if it's just pale. Like it's, wow. Curious. Just keep getting stuff up. We just don't know what we put in here at this point. I thought I was going to be able to tell, but I really don't know. It's kind of crazy. Okay. Now here is something that I do know, and I've waited for months and months. I'm still waiting for it to grow out some more. And there's quite a few of them in here. But I'm going to pull this one out. So this is the Monstera Adansonii laniata variegata. Look how pretty that is. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna say that a lot. I love it a lot. And I do say that a lot. I love it a lot. Let me see this one. Trying to get these roots out without. Ooh, I'm not taking that one out. Sorry, boo boo. Okay, and this one. That's so cool. Like the green on green, I'm here for it. This is another laniata variegata. Like the amount of difference that you get in the same plant, the different kind of variegation is, to me, the most beautiful, right? And then I've got a plant like this. This is a philodendron domesticum variegata. Really pretty. The variegation comes in like kind of like a little Polaroid on this one. But I do got another one here. And then I know I have another one somewhere. Ooh, watch this one. This is the Rhaphidophora tetrasperma variegata. So cool. You know, honestly, I wasn't really the biggest fan of this plant. The regular one and the variegated one. I honestly just got this because it came about. I got it at a good price. and I had a friend that really wants it. So I just figured that I could grow it out and give clippings to my friends for free, because like the plant is really freaking expensive. Like, yeah, I could afford it, but like, I don't know who the hell else is gonna pay that kind of money for a plant. So I just figured just do like a little 1-node cutting, root it out, grow it out, clip it, and sell to my friends. Like, that's what I think. So I don't know, it's my train of thought. So yeah, so this is my like really cool pot of it's my propagation. So this is what I got propping. So hope you like that. I do got some more props here, so let me show you real quick. Give me just a second. Pardon me. Anyway, next up we have, oh my gosh, I'm so excited to show you guys this. And I was kind of nervous to at first. All right, so this is my propagation of my Spiritus Sancti. But look, it's got 3 growth points going off on it. 1, 2, 3. Now, it's also got a Julianum Sulianum in here with it, just because I think it's really pretty. And I want this plant to just like to grow all crazy in there. I don't know, I just stick plants in together to be like, that looks cute. Kind of weird. It's okay. This is my Philodendron Spiritus Sancti. I really can't wait till it gets bigger. The reason that it is like this, so I unboxed it recently. I put it on my Instagram, and you have to understand, when I bought this plant, I bought it in February for my birthday, and I bought it from Leafy Soulmates, and it was a 3-leaf cutting, 4-leaf cutting, and it didn't have no roots. And I was like, oh my god. I was so nervous, because like everything you see online, everything you read about, everything you see on like on YouTube, whatever, it's like it doesn't root like a regular philodendron, or like you've got to aerate it some certain way while it's still like on the plant itself. And I was like, oh my god, this might just be throwing money into the air, like pissing in the wind kind of situation. But then I was like, whatever, let's try it. So here we are, and I got it. Well, then I went out of town and for a business trip, and I messaged Derek, and I was like, hey Derek, the only way you can hold on to it until I get back. So he held on to it a month longer than expected. Well, he held on to it for a while because of the freezing temperatures, because we had talked about, like when Ashley had sent me that box, and I was like, hey, like don't send anything because everything right now is freezing. He's like, you got it. I was like, especially do not send the Spiritus. Do not. I'm not. Like, I'm already taking a chance with this rooting with this plant. I don't need to take a chance with the weather too. So I was like, an unrooted Spiritus in snow in Colorado is probably not gonna be the best idea. So then I just decided, I was like, you know what? I messaged him. He's like, all right, I'll hold on to it for a while. Very cool. He held on to it, and then, well, then I get home, and then I get it in the mail finally, and it had so many roots, and I was like, oh my gosh. But all the leaves had died because it was still kind of cold, and the leaves had fallen off. And I messaged him, and he really wanted to either replace the plant or give me a refund. I said, absolutely not. I'm so grateful because you sent this plant to me with so many roots, and that's what I was more worried about. I can get this plant back to life as long as it's got roots on it. I was just really worried about because what everyone else said, and this is what I got to think about. Like, I'm not gonna listen to what anybody else says. I don't listen to anyone else when I'm planting them. I'm not gonna listen to anyone else on like the whole situation. So, I mean, clearly you can't listen to everybody on everything, because you just make your own rules. Like, things change, and so he got this root up for me really well. I quickly noticed that I potted it, and then it grew its first little leaf, and I was like so excited. I was taking pictures of the leaf like emerging, and I knocked it off. Again, just like my Bonita and others, Anthurium. Just don't mess with a new leaf. Don't touch it. Just do yourself a favor. Please. Anyway, this is my Spiritus Sancti. So I'm excited for that to get bigger. Definitely. Okay. So next up, we have another little pot here with some sphagnum moss and some fluval stratum. And this has my Monstera dubia. Now my Monstera dubia, I actually took out of where it was 2 days ago and put it in here because originally I bought the plant in November in this cool little store in Denver. I believe it's called Jensen's. It was the cutest little store. I was so lost in Denver. I was lost. I was seriously lost. And I was like driving around like, what the, hold on, wait. What the French, like, I'm gonna say it like that, okay? What the French, like, I don't even know where the French I am. Like, oh, I was so mad. I get so mad when I'm lost. I was just like, and I was like, I need to breathe. So like, I seriously whipped off the road, pulled into this parking lot, was like, I was in Jensen's parking lot. I was like, oh my God, it's a sign. Thank you. And you know, I was lost because I was looking for a damn plant store. Didn't find the plant store I was looking for, but I found this one. And I found inside this store the amazing Monstera dubia. And it was a pretty tall plant. And I actually put it on, a really pretty piece that I made to grow it up. And I'm actually gonna redo that whole thing as a video here on YouTube. And that's why I took it out. I cut it up and I'm propagating it to root up as multiple nodes. I'm actually gonna plant this with another plant on that, another shingler plant on that, I won't say it's like a flat surface. It's like I'll show you, but not on this video. I'll show you later. But yeah, so this is just my Monstera dubia. It's looking a little rough because it was looking great at first. But then I decided to stick it outside and be like, all right, you're on your own. Got a little too hot out there. So I was like, okay, maybe not. So I didn't want to buy another dubia. So I was like, yeah, you come back inside. So I stuck this in here for right now until it can root up and I can actually find the right place for that. The right place for that situation, so I can plant this up on top of there, because there's no point in planting something up in an object where if it's not going to get the right light, you have nowhere to put it. Like, what's the point of that, right? So that's really kind of what I'm thinking of when I'm doing these projects. Is like, okay, well, where am I going to put it? Where is it going to actually get the light that it needs to mature the way that it should? You know, that's really what I'm like. I can make all these pots all day long, but like, if you've got nowhere to put it where the light's going to be right, it's not going to look like that for very long. So, so yeah. So let me see. Yeah, I do have some more. Hold on, give me a second. Okay. So this is I love this jar. This jar is so cool because like, I love the top. I love the like, this just comes right out of it. This whole little cage situation. But I need to take it out of there. I just want to show you what I have actually going on in here. So what I have going on in here is the other day I actually decided to chop a couple things. And like, I'm not a big chopper. I'm really not, because I'm not like once again, I don't sell my plants. I mean, I sell a couple plants here and there, but like, it's not a big income for me. So I grow them out for myself and my healing. So this, I chopped this for a reason. This is my Monstera. Ooh, it's already got a root. And I did this seriously 2 days ago. This is why I love fluval stratum. This is why. This is my Monstera Adansonii tricolor. And the reason that I chopped it was because it was on the pole over there with the oblique, with the Monstera Sinepa. No, not the Sinepa, with the Kalakali. And I wanted the Kalakali to take precedence real fast and get started better. And then I chopped this all the way down to the very, very bottom. There's no leaves on it. It's just the nub in the pot. But that's because I want that variegation to come back a little more full. Because on the leaves that were there before, like you see on these leaves, these only have like a little bit of variegation on this corner. It's like, yeah, that's kind of cute, but like, no, dude, the ones like that I bought, it was variegated all throughout. And so I chopped it down to that kind of situation in that node. And then I got another couple of propagations out of the entire situation here. So And there's this one. I don't even know if this one has any variegation. I don't know. But we will see. So I just stuck them in here just so it can grow out. I'll probably leave these in here for like a number of months, I would imagine. Then my Dioscorea that kind of broke off, I just threw a leaf in here because I didn't think it was going to really make it after that, but we will see. This is Dunzo. This is really sad. So this is what was left. That's really sad. I don't think about the price tag again with this, but I'll get another one later when I have the right situation for the right plant, right? I went ahead and bought this plant a little bit too prematurely. So this was the Anthurium SP Silver from Peru. And I bought this from someone on Instagram. I forgot the damn name. Hold on, I have to remember. Hold on. Okay, so I do remember now. I bought this from Aeroid Project Peru on Instagram. I actually love that seller. I think that her plants are actually very, very stunning. That's where I got my SP Silver Dioscorea. She sent me a free philodendron bicolor because she's such a sweetheart. And yeah, and I got that philodendron, that redback philodendron. It's a no ID, but it's almost like an Ernestii. It's just so sexy. I love it. But I love that seller. And I will be getting another one of those later, but this is what happened. This is what happened because I went out of town right after I got it, and I left it in someone's care. Didn't really take care of it very well. They overwatered it, it rotted. I came back, I stuck it into not this situation, a different situation. It rotted again. I don't know. But, oh my god, finally! That's exciting. I can't wait to show you this. Let me show you. Okay, ready? I'm gonna show you. Ready? Look. Do you see that? Oh my gosh. That is so exciting. Hold on, let me show you. Okay. Wow, okay, finally. First of all, I'll show you this. So this is just the tail end of the Monstera Canelos. I just kind of chopped it because I was like, there's too much of this just going in the dirt. That's probably just gonna rot. So I chopped it and stuck the rest of it in the pot over there. And then left that here. This is something that I'm really not sure is ever gonna do anything. Oh no. No. Oh, it's rotted. Yep, no, okay. No, that's unfortunate. Well, I'll have to get another one of these too. So what this was actually another shingler that I actually got to go with the Dubia and this other plant that I have here, the Acuminata, which I'm gonna put on this gold tower, I guess you can call it, what I have planned here on this channel. But this was a shingler. This was the Rhaphidophora Tenuis Silver. I got this from Leafy Soulmates as well, but I'm actually have to get another one because it just looks like it never really took off. It never really did anything. It looks like it just rotted. So sometimes that's what it is. But here's the good thing. I got these that were both the same thing. This doesn't look like very much is happening yet, but it will. So this is the Rhaphidophora SP Flame, and I'm gonna actually put a picture right here somewhere, here or right here somewhere. I'm gonna put a picture showing you exactly what this looks like when it matures out. And this is not the one I'm excited to show you. This one I was showing you in there. This. Oh my gosh. So you're probably like, Lucas, that's not the biggest thing in the world. Like, what the French? you don't understand how long I've had this in here. Like, it's been a minute. It's been almost a damn year at this point. So it's really nice to see that that's actually going on. I actually do have another one that sprouted a couple months ago, 2 leaves, and I put it up on a pole right over here with the philodendron elegans, the philodendron elegans narrow. And I have it planted up on the pole over here because I needed somewhere for it to start climbing right away. Because, I mean, once these get going, I want to make a big pot of the Rhaphidophora SP Flame because no one has it. No one except Derek. And Derek sells them. He's not really growing them out like, I mean, I don't know if he's growing them out for himself, like a big, beautiful plant. But like, I like plants that no one has. You know why? No one has them. That's why. So, I'm forgetting you, baby. Yeah. So yeah. So I think that's actually all that I have propagating right now. Nope, not really. I have one more. Hold on. Okay, so last but not least, we just talked about this the other day. This is my Monstera SP. Which one is it? Not the Epibromenoides. Not the... What was this called? Ugh. In my damn memory. Anyway. Oh, the Spruciana. Yeah. So this is the Monstera Spruciana Black. And I put it in here with some Fluval Stratum. And on top of that Fluval Stratum, my friend gave me a bunch of like little seeds. And I was just like... I just threw them on there and... That's how pretty it is. I mean, these are seeds for like outside, so I think these are kind of like, I want to say that they're going to be like, I was going to say lily at first, but I want to say poppy, now that I'm looking at these little cute little things. Well, I have no idea. We'll see. But these here are the Monstera Spruciana Black, and that I'm really excited to see actually bloom out. And I actually just chopped the leaves off because like they were there. You saw them in the last video. But again, like I said, I don't like an ugly leaf. If a leaf is ugly, girl, you're probably gonna get cut. Bodies, Jasmina, right? They're gonna drop. So, snip, snip. But, so this, I almost put my arm on there like. So yeah, anyway, so that's actually all that I have propagating right now in my house. And I just wanted to show you guys that because I actually do have a lot of plants for these plants. These in particular are going to be going up on, not on the monster pole, but on the bonita pole. And I actually have another freestanding kind of self-watering pole situation that we're going to get going to as well on this channel, as well as doing like a window garden. And I'll explain that as well because I'm trying to make everything more like I'm really trying to make everything less work. Like a lot of work in the first, but like less work in the long run, and able to pick up and move because like I said before, I'm always moving, I'm always leaving, I'm always moving on for someone else for my business. And right now I'm really contemplating moving again, and it would be really detrimental for me to like actually get all these plants on something where it's easier to move, you know. And I don't know, it'd be cool. So I really want you to join me on this journey. I don't know if it's gonna work or not. This is all like an idea that I have in my head. But you know, the ideas that are in my head, they're pretty cool and pretty brilliant most of the time. So I don't know, maybe you want to tune in. Maybe you want to subscribe. I highly suggest you do. Because if you don't, I don't know if I'm gonna keep doing these videos. What's the point? No. But anyway, I'd love to talk to you later. Ciao for now.